once was a man named Gold Roger, who was king of the pirates. He had fame, power, and wealth beyond your wildest dreams. Before they hung him from the gallows, these were the final words he said.
My fortune is yours for the taking, but you'll have to find it first. I left everything I own in one piece.
Ever since, pirates from all over the world set sail for the Grand Line, searching for One Piece, the treasure that would make their dreams come true.
Yo!
Yayo, dreaming.
Don't give it up, Luffy. Don't give it up, Solo. Don't give it up, Nami. Don't give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. No!
Here's how the story goes. We find out by the treasure in the Grand Line. There's no doubt. The pirate whose eye is on it, he'll sing. I'll be king of the pirates. I'm gonna be king.
Yayo, oh.
His name is Luffy.
That's Monkey D.
Gonna
Luffy.
be king of the pirates.
He's made of rubber.
How did that happen?
Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum.
His name's Zolo. He's just like a samurai and a L-A-D-Y. Nami's not shy. Usopp's doing that marksman thing. Sanji's cooking. Chopper's doctoring.
Yayo, oh.
Set sail for One
Peace is the name of the treasure
in the Grand Line.
Yayo,
Set sail for One Piece.
Fat Dick, and welcome to Two Guys in the Motherfucking Dark. I'm your host, or as Sean will put it, co-host, VJ, the coolest guy in the room, but other than Captain Cool. Some people like to call me the butt sugar of bananas. And tonight I'm here with, your host, Captain Cool.
There you go.
That's all he gets. He doesn't get any fancy names, just Captain Cool.
Prince of all podcasts.
No, just Captain Cool.
Alright. This is Anime Part 2 week.
Ooh, Anime Part 2 week.
Yes, so in between Anime Part 1, what's happened? What's been going on?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I got to go on vacation this week.
Alright, how was your vacation?
Oh, it was so good.
Did you go to any beaches?
No, I stayed here in Knoxville, but I was on like a little beach in my mind, if that helps.
I guess.
I'll tell you exactly what I did. Mm-hmm. Can't remember what happened the first day.
Yeah.
But I feel like we ran a lot of errands and got a lot of shit done.
Yeah.
So fuck all that. Get into the good stuff.
Yeah.
Wednesday, we went to the aquarium in Gatlinburg.
Uh-huh.
And then it was tons of fun. Played fucking Pokemon Go the whole time I was there. Caught a whole bunch of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Caught the evolved form of Togepi.
Togetic,
yeah.
This at Walmart the other day. Buy around Pokeballs.
After I caught him,
Yeah.
he was here today.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting outside my apartment.
That's what happened.
He's like,
I traded my my dad something for a milk tank, and then the next day I caught it in the wild.
doesn't that fucking suck?
Pissed me off. But when I traded him, it became a lucky milk tank.
Now, milk tank, you gotta hatch that, right?
No, I caught it the next day.
Well, I mean, other than catching it in the wild, like you have to hatch it. Like it's not like it's its base form, right?
Yeah, I don't think he has any evolutions.
Yeah, that's what I meant by that. Like you can either hatch him or catch him.
Yeah,
he's a pretty dope Pokemon though. It's literally a giant pink cow with fucking udders that spray milk.
Yeah.
Is he a water type? I bet not. He's a milk type.
I think he's a basic.
Normal type. This is literally a cow.
Yeah.
We're fighting a cow right now.
It's a cow that can stand.
Cow that can stand and do wrestling moves.
Yeah, like
body slam.
Like Pidgey, fucking bird.
God, now that I think about it, some Pokemon are just ridiculously normal.
What's his name? Tyson, the buffalo. What's his name?
Toro?
Tauros.
Tyson.
Yeah. Well,
Tauros?
Yeah, Tauros is just a damn bull.
Tyson? That's not true. He has that gem in his forehead that does special shit.
Oh, yeah. And then executes just a bunch of eggs.
Yeah, that one made no sense. They can explode, right? They can do self-destruct, so basically it's like a bunch of bombs, little grenades.
I mean, they could do
and
stuff.
And a cluster.
But look-wise...
Let's just go stomp some eggs real quick. They'd be so upset when I stepped on all of them. They'd still be sentient. A puddle of, like, eggshells and egg soup, and they'd just be yolks and looking up at me like, fuck you, and I'd be like,
Fuck you.
fuck you. Very clearly.
Alright, so the other day your girlfriend texted me, was like, is BJ with you at Walmart right now? A bunch of exclamation marks, question marks. I did not respond. One, because I was asleep when I got the text. And I woke up and I was like, oh, I was asleep, so clearly, no. So I didn't just respond. So what happened?
So, me and Leslie ran and did a lot of errands, and this was the day before the aquarium. We ran and did a lot of errands, and then we went back home and we got my car to take it to the guy who's going to be fixing it, have him check it out. He said, why don't you just bring it by, I'll take a look at it, see if it's something I can't fix. If it's something I can fix, we'll get you scheduled in here and have you actually have it, we'll work on it.
Yeah.
So we get there and he takes a look at my car and he basically tells me, he's like, you need to get this thing home. It's a miracle you're still alive right now. He said, bring it back to me on Monday and do not drive it anywhere. Basically, it's an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah.
And so we're driving home and she thinks we're racing. She tells me to drive carefully before I leave.
Yeah.
Right? She says, drive carefully. I was like, all right, are you just going to follow me home? And in my head, I'm thinking, yeah, she's just going to follow me home so I'd be safe. She says, yes. We get out on the highway, and she, drives up beside me on the highway and makes this face like we're about to race and zooms off and goes down James White Parkway. My thinking is, I'm not going to go down James White Parkway, and I'm not going to go down Sevierville Avenue.
Yeah. And
my car being as dangerous as it is right now. Basically, the wheel would fly off. It could fly off, and, So I'm like, I'm going to take the straightest route I possibly can. I'm going to go over Henley Street Bridge.
Yeah.
Go down Chapman Highway. I'm going to have all these places to pull into if anything happens.
Yeah.
Or if, I feel worried or something like that. And then, so I'm going down the opposite direction. And my car starts doing this thing where it's cutting off.
Yeah.
Because it's a vacuum problem I got to have fixed.
That happened when we were in the car the other day.
It happens a lot. It's something I just got to get fixed. I just was focusing on the cosmetic shit first. The wheel falling off, flying off, killing people. Yeah. A lot more dangerous than the car just cutting off randomly. So I pulled into the pop culture store, actually.
Were they open?
Yeah, they were open. Okay. It was 6:30.
Yeah.
And I go inside and I start talking to the store owner, and we literally have a conversation for 2 hours.
Yeah.
The store closes at 8 or 8:30 or something. I'm pretty sure we were there after store hours, just talking about all kinds of shit. And I go back out and hop in the car.
Yeah.
And as I'm pulling out of the pop culture store, because my car's working perfectly fine now, I cut it on.
Yeah.
It was staying on. It wasn't giving me no trouble. It wasn't overheating or nothing.
Yeah.
Pull out onto the driveway, or pull out onto the road, and Leslie's right there in her car. She doesn't see me. And I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? And so I'm following her home because she's heading home. And we pull onto this back road, and she pulls up in the middle of the road, slams on her brakes, puts the car in park, and gets out, and she's in tears, crying, And I rolled down my window. I'm like, what's wrong? What happened? And she's like, I thought you were dead. And I was like, I wanted to laugh. And I was like, I wanted to...
Stupid doofus.
I wanted to cry just a little bit, this is so cute. Yeah. Because it made me feel good. I was like, oh, she really cares about me. She thought I was dead, and she started crying, and that's yay. But, yeah, I was perfectly fine, and I told her what happened, and she was like, why didn't you message me? And I was like, my phone don't work.
Yeah.
Unless I have Wi-Fi. We've been over this a billion times.
Yeah.
And then she goes over, I thought we were trying to race home. I was like, really? You thought that the sin eater that can't race right now, you thought that we were gonna fucking race home after you told me to be careful and drive safe? So, yeah, she was torn up, crying, and that was nice. Nice little sentiment. But that's why she was messaging you. She messaged you, and She said she drove all over town the whole time just looking for me. She wasted half a tank of gas.
Yeah.
In that 2 hours trying to find me. So.
Well, don't worry. I wasted gas on you this morning.
She was like, I thought you were dead in a ditch somewhere.
I'm not 41 yet, babe.
Yeah.
But I wasted gas on you this morning. We're supposed to film this morning, and you didn't wake up, and then I had to film after work instead.
That was clearly your fault.
Oh yeah.
You didn't knock on the door loud enough.
I messaged you like 5 times, called you, and knocked on the door. Bonnie usually is here to cry.
Yeah, that is actually the one factor that played into it. Like there was nobody here to wake me up.
But also this week that happened, me, you, Leslie, and your sister, and Luke all went to this bar that you've been talking about. Video game bar.
And did you like it?
It was alright.
That does not.
I liked it alright.
It was alright.
I like playing the X-Men arcade.
It was alright.
You finally got to beat your X-Men game.
I did. I got to beat my X-Men game. We actually went back there the other night.
Yeah.
Like last night. That was
play any games?
It's actually the reason I didn't wake up to message you because we went back there and to open the door for you. We went there and then like I didn't get home till 2.
Yeah. And
I made dinner and I didn't get in bed till 4. And it was like 4:30 a.m. and I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta be up in like 4 hours. And I was just like, threw my blanket on and rolled over and went to sleep. And I was like, instinctively, I woke up at 4:40, like, oh shit, I gotta do the podcast. Yeah. And then I look at the clock and it's 4:40 and I'm like, or 9:40, sorry, 9:40, and I'm like, I'm 40 minutes late. That's about the usual thing. And I look at my phone and you're like, I just went to work. Fuck you.
Yeah, my boss is cool enough to let me go in early. You gonna tell them about us beating the X-Men game?
We beat the X-Men arcade game, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
And there's this one point in the game where you're running through trying to fight Magneto, and they literally start throwing every bad guy that you beat already at you. Yeah. And I'm just standing there like, what the fuck?
Well, we whooped the shit out.
We were like, stop going forward. Stop going forward. We made the mistake of going too far forward, and we were fighting like the Blob, Pyro, and fucking Juggernaut all at the same time.
Yeah, and some white tiger.
Emma Stone? Oh, Wendigo, yeah. Oh god, it was terrible.
But you finally beat it.
I was proud.
Apparently that was like a goal of yours.
It was one of my goals before I left Knoxville.
Yeah.
Was to beat the X-Men arcade game. And I've accomplished it. Yeah. Accomplished it.
And better yet, you accomplished it with me.
Accomplished it with my best friend and me.
Yeah, and you
can't hear, but we just did a knuckle bump.
You were Colossus, and I was Wolverine.
Colossus is number 1.
Wolverine's number 1.
Well, Colossus died a lot less than Wolverine, if I remember correctly. Colossus is number 1. I wish there was I don't know if there is, but I wish there was an ability where I could pick you up and throw you, and you do the claw thing. Ah,
cool.
That would have been fucking cool.
Alright, so it's time for our first segment. Shit we eat.
Oh, I didn't even get to finish telling you about my week, you piece of shit.
Sorry, there's more. Okay.
There is more.
All right,
vacation.
Tell us more.
I went to go see the Meg.
Oh, was that good?
It was dope. It was really good. Genuinely good. I loved it.
Better than Jaws?
Better than Jaws.
All right.
In my opinion. But that's a cult classic. I'll probably be slain and murdered and stabbed for thinking or saying that.
Yeah, probably.
But I liked it better than Jaws. Jaws is a lot of anticipation. And this movie had a lot of anticipation too and a lot of like suspense, but it managed to build it up better for me.
Yeah. And
it honestly didn't make you hold out for that, like, through that suspense for too long, you know?
Yeah.
Like shit happened frequently enough to keep you suspended in animation the whole movie. But like, you know, it was a good movie. And that's about it. That's all I got, I think. Okay, I think that's all I did.
Alright, now.
If I had brought my notes, I could tell you, but I don't have them, so I don't.
Because you're lazy fuck. Alright, ready for
I can go get them right fucking now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go get them. So what your notes got for you?
Let's see if there's anything I missed from my notes this week. Oh, look. That's not it. Oh, look. That's not it. Oh, look. That's not it. Ah, here we go.
That's it? That's your notes? 2 lines?
Ha ha ha. Huh. Wow, I actually managed to get everything from my notes.
Uh-huh.
And I add something to my notes.
Alright. So you didn't get everything, because you just had to add to it.
Well, I didn't. I already didn't do one of them yet because I wanted to do it as a very personal wheel of topics for VJ.
You made your own wheel of topics?
It's kind of. It's a work in progress.
Okay.
It's a work in progress.
You know, I do like a wheel of topics each week, right?
Yeah. No, it's kind of just like random VJ shit on the wheel of topics is what I like to think of it as.
Do I get to pick it, or is it...
You get to pick it.
Okay, cool. Alright.
But let's
Did you want to read anything off your notes, or are we?
No, I went through everything. The wheel of topics. I figured I'd do it after we did wheel of topics.
Okay. So we can move on to eating.
Yeah, we can move on.
All right. So what'd you get for us this week?
Krabby Patties.
Gummy Krabby Patties.
Gummy Krabby Patties.
Which you've had. You listening to this? You've had this.
Almost everyone on Earth has had these, and it's not about whether or not you've had them or not. It's for me. When I picked them out this week, I was like, it kind of makes sense to try these because the mixed reactions that you always hear. Like in high school, you either met people who fucking loved them or fucking hated them. And I just want to see where we stand on this list.
I know where I'm standing.
Eat it first, and then you come up with it.
Well, I can't get the package open.
You're a child.
I'm not a child.
You are a child.
Not a child. Sometimes I have I'm halfway. Got it. Alright, I got my Krabby Patty open.
I got mine in my mouth.
Okay. It has taffy, lettuce, and buns on this burger, it looks like.
It's supposed to be a lettuce, a burger, and buns.
Oh. But burgers aren't pink.
They are before you cook them.
Oh, so it's an uncooked burger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking love it.
I don't. Tastes like round gummy. He instantly goes to his notes. Why? What's on his notes? It just tastes like round gummy bears that I can't chew well.
I think all the flavors just make it this pop of flavor in your mouth that's delicious.
It's the one flavor, gummy.
No. Each gummy has its own flavor, its own unique flavor.
Oh.
If you eat them separately, you'd know. That's why I asked if you wanted to. We could do them separately. See if it changes your mind.
I just don't think I'm gonna like it. You're
right. You're a butt licker, so you probably won't.
I know you dabble in licking butts.
Oh, you're right. You're one of the chosen Red Wings.
Huh.
Why don't we go into that topic on the podcast, Sean?
I don't think we are. No. We're going to the next segment.
The next segment.
Video of the week.
Video of the week.
Which you picked this week. Which is a racist Mario.
Fucking good video, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good. And tell us about your video that you picked this week.
The video I picked this week is a pretty funny YouTube video based on Mario. Now, I can't remember the group that does it, and that's kind of a shitty thing, because I could have threw them a shout out and been like, hey, everybody go check out this group.
But you can go check them out if you go to our Facebook page, Two Guys in the Dark at Facebook. Their video, we're going to post the video up there, and then you can just go to their YouTube channel from there.
Like it, subscribe it.
But go do us first.
Do us first. We're more important. What if this gets us put in the Facebook Hall of Shame?
I don't know.
Or the YouTube Hall of Shame?
I don't know.
Oh God, we should make that the YouTube Hall of Shame, and then the YouTube Hall of Fame.
Okay.
That should be a new segment we should work on.
We'll work on it.
New segment.
Okay.
New segment.
But not this week. We'll think
Not
about
this
it.
week.
We'll think about it.
We'll think about it.
All right, go ahead. Racist Mario.
So it's just literally you play some Mario Kart. You've played Mario Kart before, so you know how it goes down. But it's literally everybody playing Mario Kart, and Mario loses his shit. He's like, "How dare you invite all these non-Nintendos to our game?" And somebody's like, "Is Mario racist?" He is. He's pretty fucking racist. At one point, he turns into Bullet Bill, and he says some very racist things, and it was hilarious. And I 100% suggest that you check it out.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
Pretty fucking funny.
And don't forget, go to our Facebook page to find this. Don't look it up by YouTube. Look by our Facebook page first. Yeah.
We're bad people.
Anyway. Alright. So, are you ready for random facts?
Am I ready for random facts? I think I am.
Alright. This week is anime themed. Again. Another random facts of anime.
Random facts of anime.
Alright. Fact number 1. Everyone in Code Geass loves pizza because they were sponsored by Pizza Hut. Woo! You gotta add a little more to it then, huh?
I was just like trying to imagine, going back and imagine any scene where I see them eat or try pizza at all.
Yeah.
In Code Geass, and I can't for some reason.
Alright.
I remember that show, I just don't remember any of them ever eating pizza.
Fact number 2. Saze-san, or Suze-san, I don't know which one, but anyway, is the longest running animated TV series ever. It started in 1969 and is still running today. Buck.
The fuck was it called?
Saze-san. Do you think that's the one of the little boy who has like an elephant dick that draws an elephant on his dick?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Alright, number 3. Ready?
Yeah.
Fact number 3. Gundam comes from the words gun and freedom.
No.
Yes.
Bullshit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't know that, alright? Did you know it?
I did actually, yeah.
Where'd you hear that from?
I just put 2 and 2 together, really.
It could have been different words.
What was it supposed to be? Gun and condom?
It could have been like,
Holster your weapon! Holster your weapon!
it could have been like gun and domination.
I just put it to it. The whole show's about fucking revolution. Literally every version of the show is about the same thing.
Oh boy.
Freedom
Captain Cool
from
Quiz.
your oppressors.
Captain Cool Quiz Show.
Oh hey, I like this one.
You like this one?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
It's when I win.
You've only won, what, 2 times?
2 or 3.
2 times?
3 times.
2 times.
3 times.
Alright.
No, because I won the Deadpool episode.
And you won the Kurt Angle action figure.
For the Deadpool episode?
No, a separate episode. You won a Kurt Angle action figure.
And then the one time that I won the one thing.
What one thing?
Your respect.
No, let's see.
Oh, well, fuck you too, then,
well,
you piece of shit.
If you got to get 4 out of 6 of these to win, to get your prize.
4 out of 6.
You think you can do it? They're all anime themed. Are you ready?
Yes.
Number 1. Who is the transsexual bad guy in the Baroque works in One Piece?
I don't remember his name, but I remember him dressing up as a flamingo. Or in pink, basically. Maybe it was a swan. Maybe he was dressed as a swan. I'm gonna call him Flamingo.
Flamingo?
Yeah.
So is that your final answer?
Yeah.
He didn't dress up like a flamingo. He dressed up like a swan.
God damn it!
And his name was Mr. Two Clay. But I think it was just Bon Clay, but like in the Baroque works, he was going by Mr. Two.
Okay.
He's like Mr. Two Clay.
Well.
Alright. In Kenichi, Apachai was one of his trainers. And what was his fighting style that he was master of? What was Apachai's fighting style in Kenichi, the mightiest disciple?
Muay Thai.
Yes.
That was right?
Yes.
Hell yeah!
Apachai!
I remember that, actually. I remember him. Appa! Up, appa! He's fucking intense, like, all the time.
In Wallflower.
Never seen it.
I'll put my notes up here. In Wallflower, Hiroshi Kun, whatever her name is Tsunake's. I cannot pronounce Japanese people's names.
Yeah, I realized that.
Okay, in Wallflower, Hiroshi Kun is Tsunake's best friend. What is he?
A flower.
No.
Fly.
No.
A wallflower.
He's an anatomical figure.
A what?
You know those, like, figurines of, like, bodies, like, cut open and, like, you can see all the insides?
That's creepy.
And, like, yeah, and he talked. Well, okay. I think he talked in her. She talked to him, but he never talked back. But anytime. Oh, okay, we're doing this now.
I had to sneeze. It just happens, asshole. I don't fucking drop the. We're doing this now on you when you sneeze.
I never sneezed.
You piece of shit.
Never sneezed. Anyway.
That's because you never breathe. Wait, no, you definitely breathe. They hear that, you piece of shit.
Anyway.
Stab you with this pen.
So, like, she talks to him and it's her best friend, but he never talks back. However, he does talk whenever she's not around. He breaks the fourth wall and talks to the, you know, the audience. And it's a really good anime. Wallflower is about this girl who's, like, super rich and, like, but she hates everyone. She hates all people and, like, doesn't want to, like, bathe and doesn't want to, like, go outside and go to school. And she just keeps to herself. She doesn't really groom herself. And then her aunt, who owns the mansion she lives at, hires the four most beautiful guys at school, and she lets them live there. And then but they got to turn her into a lady, like a proper lady. And that's what the anime is about. It's really, really good.
Okay,
check it out.
I will check it out.
All right, number 4. Oh yeah, you got to get every single one right.
No.
From here on out to win. Which Beat Crusader song was the theme for Bleach? One of the themes for Bleach. Beat Crusader's song. I feel like you're onto this one.
I do know this one.
Anybody don't know who Beat Crusaders are? They're like one of my favorite bands that aren't around anymore.
Something like Feel Good or
They're just getting confused of stuff you listen to. Some of the songs you listen to it with me.
No, it's there's like it's one of I want to say it's like the second arc or something for Bleach.
Yeah.
And I remember during the intro at one point it's like boom song theme song blah 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 by Beat Crusaders, but I can't remember the name of the song. So I'm trying to remember the lyrics of that song.
Sing it out loud.
I'm trying to remember it. It's very hard to do. Because my brain keeps remembering the other songs. And that's not the song that it was at the time of the arc.
Oh, you're thinking of the other Bleach songs.
Yeah, because they're one of those animes that literally changes their fucking intro every 5 episodes. Hate that shit.
One Piece does that. They change it like every couple arcs.
I hate it. That's one thing I liked about Parasite. I was like, oh, they kept the same really cool intro song that they had throughout the whole series. Thank God.
Well, they only had 24.
Yeah, but if they had another series,
Yeah.
and it kept the regular song,
Yeah.
that would have been the shit. Let me see.
Because if I know you could probably get the next one if you get this one.
Fuck, why can't I remember how the damn song goes? I can remember like the graphics and everything, like Cone jumping over his head,
Yeah.
climbing up the back of the chair, jumping on the back of the chair and jumping over his head and everything. But I can't remember the song.
You tapping, son?
No, I'm not tapping. I will remember this.
I will remember this.
My fellow life.
They say
Start a new day.
they say the title a lot.
I know, I'm trying to get to the chorus.
Okay, sorry. You're almost there. Here it is.
Tonight, something, something. Tonight,
You going
almost
tonight?
another day. Yeah, tonight. I think it's tonight.
It's just tonight. And
Tonight,
that's correct.
Yay!
In Dragon Ball GT, what was the name of the robot they found?
Giru.
Correct.
Yes!
This is it.
Oh god.
Do or die.
Oh god.
Win or lose. Final question. Final question.
You should like edit out the part where it took me forever. And
Yeah,
then, then put in like a joke about how it took me forever to get.
Took them forever.
Like 3 hours later.
Alright.
Oh yes, look at the this morning.
Alright. Final question. In Devil is a Part-Timer,
Okay, I know this one a little bit.
what is the name of the restaurant the devil works at?
McRonald's?
Correct.
Yes!
You
Yes!
have completed
The anime portion.
the anime
Episode.
Tactical Quiz Show.
Oh, thank God I did it.
Honestly, didn't think you were going to get it.
The name of the McDonald's parody?
No, the whole quiz.
Thanks, asshole.
Alright, so what do you think it is?
Oh shit, do I have to guess it right
No,
to
you
get
don't-
it?
No.
It's a WWE X figure. Oh shit! Oh my god! You know, I literally walked in there with Leslie the other day and I said, Leslie, they're all out of these.
Yeah.
And she was like, that sucks. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks.
Well, describe what it is.
Well, Sean got me the Deadpool Back in Black action figure. It's literally Deadpool coated in the symbiote from the comic book where Deadpool gets coated in the symbiote before Spider-Man. Which is canonically how it works, how it happened.
Yeah.
Now, so I'm so happy.
You won it. Yeah. See, ain't this your favorite segment?
You know, yes and no.
No?
Yes and no. Because sometimes I just want to kill this segment, like, fuck this segment. Then other times I'm just like, yeah.
Alright. It's time for Wheel of Topics.
The wheel
Of Topics.
of topics?
Now, are we doing my Wheel of Topic or your Wheel of Topics first?
I think we're going to do yours first.
Alright, ready for the topics?
Alright,
Ready?
let's do this.
Here are the topics. Dark Cloud 2,
Skip.
Ghost,
Skip.
a new anime of Master Roshi training a new wave of Z fighters. The next one is Dalsim versus Monkey D. Luffy, WWE anime, Godzilla versus the DC Universe. Which one are we going?
Fuck. Let's start with Godzilla versus the DC Universe.
Godzilla versus the DC
What
Universe.
is it with this boner you got for Godzilla here
Well,
lately?
Godzilla's been on the topic a lot. And
I think Godzilla would definitely lose this fight.
Yeah.
But after watching the fucking movies,
Yeah.
it's hard to tell.
I don't know. Superman, I think, just fly through him.
I think
Bye-bye.
he would try.
I think
like to an extent he can regenerate, so they'd have to keep tearing him down.
Batman would figure it out.
I think a lot of people he would kill before he did.
Oh yeah, he would tear a lot of them up.
And I think he could get Batman before he died.
I think Batman would just stay away and like just figure it out.
Let's hope so.
And like, hey, you go here, stupid here, and like Flash distract.
Wonder Woman, just stand there and look pretty.
Wonder Woman, play with her hair a little.
Now adjust your bra just a little bit to where they're perkier and like they look like they're falling over the top of it.
Wonder Woman, pick up that piece of rubble over there.
Hurry, this is crucial to the plan. We got him, you guys. He's still attacking the city, Batman. Oh, I wasn't talking about that, Godzilla. Ooh.
Yeah, Superman's like, most of us have super hearing, right? Like, we can hear you.
Fat. I was hoping. I like it. I work better with an audience.
Alright. So we're...
we can hear you, right?
So it's pretty cut and dry. We're going DC Universe.
Yeah.
Alright, a new wave of Master Roshi training a new
wave of Z Fighters.
Yeah, generation of Z Fighters. Or Dawson versus Monkey D. Luffy, or a WWE anime.
WWE, y'all don't want Rumble with me.
Alright, so how would you write and make a WWE anime?
I think I could do it. I think I would do it more along the lines of Ultimate Muscle.
Yeah.
I would write really good stories.
Yeah.
First, but then I would make sure that the characters have interesting powers, moves, and shit like that. And then the ones who do have gimmicks,
so it'd be like Ultimate Muscle, Mucha Lucha, kind of.
Yeah, but the ones who do have gimmicks, like the Undertaker and Kane, the characters would have to overcome their insane abilities.
Yeah.
To win the matches and shit, which is why they would sit at the top of the card. If I was to write it, I think I would put all of the characters like Undertaker, Kane, Mankind, all of the old guard at the top, and the whole point of the anime would be the newcomers trying to make their way to the top of the card.
Yeah.
And basically the whole WCW thing all over again. How WCW kept holding their people down, their newcomers down, and that's why a lot of people went to WWE and made a name for themselves. And I would basically write it like that, and basically have my characters have to fight their way to the top.
That would be kind of cool. That's probably how I would do it too. Alright, so new wave of Z Fighters, Dawson versus Monkey D. Luffy.
Let's do Monkey D. Luffy versus Dawson.
Monkey D. Luffy would whoop his ass.
I think so too.
Yoga
Yoga Fire wouldn't do shit.
He would just
Yoga fuck! He can do all of that. My arms are the only thing that stretch. Ooh, please tell me I don't have to. Did he just shove his head up his own ass? He just shoved his head up his own, and he literally said he did it just to do it, just to prove he could. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I give up. I'm going home. Back to India.
Alright, and Master Roshi training a new wave of Z Fighters. How would you write this, and what would you think would be cool about it?
I think I would write Master Roshi off after the first season.
Why?
I would have him get killed horrifically.
What?
And
you can't. He's he's supposed to be the one who witnesses everything. Even though he's asleep and masturbates a lot,
I would have him, because he's such a good trope to the show.
Yeah.
He would have to die as a plot point in my series, because this would be way after Goku. Goku's already up. He's up there with the gods,
Yeah.
And he's the new god.
I imagine everybody's
destruction or something. Vegeta's the new god of destruction, and Goku's the new god of something else. Doesn't matter.
I imagine they're just every character but Roshi's dead.
Well, that's not how I imagine it, because he's older than every other fucking character in the show.
But he has eternal youth.
Oh yeah, I forget about that.
That's why I did the whole point of this.
Huh. I forgot he... Yeah.
Oh, he drank from the Fountain of Youth.
Yeah. Forgot about that. It's been a minute since I've watched Dragon Ball. But I would still like have him die as a plot convenience.
No.
Plot convenience!
But
It's Dragon Ball Z. He's gonna get wished back at some point.
I was gonna say, okay, fine.
He's gonna get wished back at some point.
Dragon Ball, that's fine. Dragon Ball, okay.
Yeah.
He can do that. As long as he comes back.
He would have to die at the end of season 1. And it would end on a cliffhanger. Like, no! You fucking fuck!
I would have one of those Z fighters turn evil.
That's what I was thinking too. But which one?
We haven't created them yet, so it doesn't matter. The evil one.
Yeah, but you know what their tropes are gonna be. They're literally gonna follow the characteristics of a lot of the other Dragon Ball Z characters.
Yeah. Dumb, super strong guy who eats a lot, who's like pure of heart.
I'm gonna have 2 of them turn heel. One of them turn heel to protect everybody, and they don't know that he's actually a good guy. And that's gonna be the Piccolo character, obviously.
Yeah.
But he's
the main
not
character's gonna be a dummy, right?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, it's gotta be a dummy.
Every fucking anime that's ever existed. Oh my god. Tinks. You ready for my wheel of topics?
I'm ready to smash it up. What are my topics?
Alright. A dream I had. / what does it mean?
That's all one topic, right?
That's one topic,
okay.
Yes. Why don't my cats like me?
Alright.
Why don't you like Krabby Patties?
Okay.
Tell us about your Red Wings experience.
This is gonna go over
Okay,
well.
good. I'm glad I have. Wait, one. Okay, I thought I had 7. Muttley versus McGruff. And last but not least, if you could pick any character from pop culture or any other anything out there, which one would you pick to be?
To be?
To be.
Okay,
like, you get to
so
be this person.
My first one, why don't I like Krabby Patties?
You gonna pick that?
Yes.
Okay, Sean, why don't you like Krabby Patties? What the fuck's wrong with you?
It just tasted like a regular gummy bear, except round and hard to eat.
I'm gonna write down. Your answer is, I'm a pussy.
Why are you writing answers down? This is what
I feel like it needs like it's an interview, and I need to know your answer, and your answer is.
That's what the recorder's for.
Oh well, good. Now they know. Everyone knows. Sean's a pussy.
So you're just like, are these all just like one-word answers, topics?
Pussy.
All right, so I just start.
No, you don't have to one shot them.
They're round and like they taste just like a regular gummy bear. So it's like.
So you don't like gummy bears? Is that what you're telling me?
They're not. I don't seek them out.
That is true. Sometimes gummies aren't the right consistency for me.
Yep.
I like to get those Scooby-Doo and Pokemon gummies, and they're the perfect consistency.
The really squishy, like gushy kind. Those I like those.
They don't like fight back. Like, you're not gonna eat me, you piece of shit. They're just like, eat me. That's what I'm here for.
Scooby-Doo ones are like flavor.
Yes, they're so good.
Yes. All right. Next topic. What are the topics again?
A dream I keep having, and what does it mean? Why don't my cats love me? Tell me about your Red Wings story. Muttley versus McGruff. Moody is my mom, so that'd be weird. My mom fought McGruff.
That's a weird
I would
fight.
hope my mom would win.
Yeah.
And who would you like to be out of everybody in pop culture and or anime and or comic books? Who would you want to be?
All right, let's go with your cats. Why don't your cats like you?
Sean, can you tell me something?
Yeah.
Why don't my cats like me?
I think one of them you keep calling a little faggot boy, and like you keep making fun of him.
Well, what about the other one?
Well, when right before we recorded, you're like, "Hey, watch this. I'm petting her very roughly, and I'm not gonna let her move."
That's a dick move.
Why
did I do that?
I don't know.
She loves me though. Like she loves me a lot. So I guess I shouldn't say that one's my fault. Like she'll come over and she'll try to love me, and I'll just be like, "Why? Why you do this now?"
Yeah, the cat does pick inconvenient times a lot for.
I don't want to love you right now.
Yeah,
but I guess I have to.
it's like my cat, my only cat, Boo, and we have other cats, but he's the only
Indoor?
cat. Yeah, like I want to play with him, and he's like, "Fuck you! Come over there, fight me for 5 seconds, run away, come back 10 seconds later, fight me again."
Back to your damn story.
Yeah.
Oh
So-
yeah, I forgot you was telling that story, but back to your damn story. Back to your damn story. Back to your damn story. Back to it. Get back to it. You are bad at telling stories. Why haven't you told it yet? Get
You
back
shut up.
to it. Oh yeah.
Anyway, my cat, anytime I don't want, anytime I do anything else, he goes, "I guess."
You don't love me.
Yeah, I guess I better go give him some attention. He's not paying me. He'll like come and sleep on my lap.
Oh.
Anytime I do want to like play with him or like hold him or whatever, he goes, "Fuck you! I'm gonna beat the shit out of you." And he'll he's so fast. He's the fastest cat I've ever seen. Kenyan. Sorry. All right, next topic.
He's the Usain Bolt of his generation.
Yes, exactly.
All right, so we had discovered why my cats don't like me.
Yeah.
And we have discovered why you don't like Krabby Patties. But tell me, Sean.
Yeah.
I want to know about this Red Wing story.
I thought I get to pick the
I
topic.
also want to know about who'd win in a fight between Muttley and McGruff.
Uh-huh.
Who would you be out of everyone in the entire universe of pop culture?
Uh-huh.
And I had a dream, and I don't know what it means.
All right, let's do the dream.
You want to do the dream?
Can you start it like Biggie? Is that his name? The rapper? No, that's the wrestler.
I'm confused as hell.
Biggie Smalls.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's like shit.
I have a dream. Nah. So, keep having these dreams.
Uh-huh.
So it's like a chain of dreams, and somehow they're all connected.
Yes.
But like some weird shit will be happening in a dream that I have to overcome.
Yeah.
For instance, this one particular dream, me and a couple other people were trying to survive a zombie apocalypse, and we bust through a window.
Was I in it?
Yes.
Did I live?
No. So we bust through a window and we're running from the zombies. And actually, you did live.
Okay.
You were like a good little bit ahead of everybody because you were just, running like a bitch.
Yeah.
But me and this Asian dude were busted through the window and we're running from him out of this building. And we're trying to get to like our safe house or something like that. And I turned back to pick up all the cookies that I made. And he's like, because he had dropped some of them. And I was like, "You fucking idiot." And he's like, "What?" And I was like, "I made all these fucking cookies in the middle of the zombie apocalypse. You just gonna drop them?" And he's like, "Dude, I'm sorry." And I was like, "These are the best goddamn cookies in the world." And he's like, "They're not better than grandma cookies." And I'm like, "What?" And he argued with me over whether or not they're better than grandma's cookies.
I imagine like this is just going to start a big fist fight right in the middle of a zombie horde.
No, we pick them all up and we run to the safe house and I eat them and he's like,
You eat them all?
Well, I eat them. We all eat them, but
Okay.
like he said, "Man, your cookies are so damn good. They're still not better than grandma's cookies."
Yeah.
And I'm just like, the fuck. Now, the chain of dreams all involve me making cookies, and somebody always tells me that they are not better than grandma's cookies. But for some reason in my dreams, I can make the best motherfucking cookies from scratch.
Can you do this in real life?
I don't know. I do not think so.
I think so I done figured it out. You secretly want to be a cookie master, and you want to secretly become really good at making cookies, and you just haven't done it yet. I think what you need to do is start becoming an ultimate cookie chef.
You think that's what the dream's about?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
need to be a better.
You just need to start making cookies and like learn how to make the best cookies in the world, so you can have this conversation one day
About
And
how
is-
they're better than grandma's cookies?
Yeah,
Now, here's the other thing.
yeah.
Is the dream, when we say grandma's cookies, Are we talking about fucking?
I imagine.
Are we talking about like somebody's specific grandma?
I think he's talking about
the damn brand.
the brand. Yes.
Fuck, those cookies are so bad. Except for the vanilla ones. The vanilla cookies are so good.
Yeah.
The rest of that brand, all those cookies are so bad.
Well, I don't know.
I gotta fight this guy. And, like each dream, I'm like, I want to beat the shit out of you.
Well, now you know tonight that if you have it again, beat his ass.
I won't beat his fucking ass.
Just make sure to run if zombies come.
Yes.
All
definitely.
right.
Weird dream, right?
Yeah. All right.
So-
Is that it? Oh, we got more?
We have still 3 options on the board.
Yeah.
I want to know about these Red Wings.
Uh-huh.
I'm curious as to who would win in a fight between Muttley and McGruff.
Uh-huh.
And I just gotta know, Sean. I just need to know about these Red Wings. No, I'm just kidding. About who would you be out of all the characters in pop culture?
Muttley versus McGruff.
Is that what we're going with?
Yes.
Muttley versus McGruff?
Yes.
This pussy chose Muttley versus McGruff.
It's on their topics. I get to pick.
I know. I was just saying.
Alright. Alright. I think McGruff would win.
You think McGruff would beat Muttley?
I like Muttley better, but McGruff's humanoid.
I think Muttley humanoid. Nah. Well, he's got a lot of humanoid traits. But he also helps create those death machines and wacky races all the time. And set traps.
Really,
I think he could win.
Really, he's like more like an assistant to Dick Dastardly. And really,
but you know he's the reason that everything bad happens to Dick Dastardly.
A lot of times he does try to warn him. And then like after Dick Dastardly's like kind of like a dick to him, he goes, "Piss off!" He goes, "Alright, cool, man, let's see how this fucking plays out."
Yeah.
let's see how your ass gets played out right here. And fucks him over. And you think it's funny. He goes, "That's what you get, man. You fuck with me. Like, you don't listen to me."
I think Muttley could win. I think Muttley could win this fight.
He could, yeah, like, definitely. But I think, like, if I was betting on it, I'd go McGruff because he's got the size advantage on him. And he's humanoid. You got humanoid, man. That's you could just, like, kick him and, like, throw him.
Alright. We'll give McGruff the win.
Alright.
Fucking McGruff. Couldn't even beat Smokey the Bear, but
yeah,
fucking McGruff.
Smokey's fucking ginormous.
Well, he has the ability to grow super tall for some reason.
Yep. Alright. Is that it?
Well, I feel like I should save the last 2 like we always do.
Yeah.
But I gotta know. So should we keep going or should we save the last 2 for next episode?
How about we save one for the next
Save
one?
one?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll save one. So I gotta know, Sean.
Yeah.
What's this Red Wings story I've been hearing about?
What's the other one?
Your other option is... What's this Red Wing? Out of all the characters in pop culture, who would you pick
I want
to be?
I want that topic.
You want to be that one?
Yeah, we'll save the other one for next time.
Okay. I feel like you're going to pick Batman for some reason.
Nope, I wouldn't pick
Good,
Batman.
thank God. 'Cause
Wouldn't
that
pick
would be
Batman.
such a boring pick.
I would not pick Batman.
That's a lot of commitment. That is so much commitment right there.
My pick is Mr. Manhattan from The Watchmen.
Ooh. Huh.
Because I am basically God.
Why don't you just pick God? I feel like he's pop culture-y.
like,
I feel like everybody talks about him.
Mr. Manhattan can just like go out broad daylight, like, hey, what's up?
Dick swinging, hi everybody.
Like, and he's a lot more.
Put on some fucking pants.
He's a lot more.
Poof! You don't exist anymore.
He's a lot more cooler and. Like,
oh, then God. Okay. I feel like you offended him.
Well, I'm just saying.
You did, Sean. You have offended me.
I'm just saying, like, man, he's a lot. I thought you were like, I don't know, but like he's invincible, basically.
I get it.
I don't age. Like when I was a kid.
Is there any comic book where he's ever been beaten or brought down?
I think they're about to do like a DC versus Watchmen. And I think the only way you could really beat him, I think Batman's the only one who could beat him. And I think the reason he's going to do it is he's going to have to beat him mentally. To mess with his mind.
Didn't he make What did he do to Owlman in the show? Just poof, right?
Owlman lived.
Owlman lived?
It was Rorschach.
Oh, he poofed Rorschach. Why
God,
can't he
just like obliterated.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he just do that to Batman? Pie bats, poof.
I mean, I don't know. Like, it just, I don't know. But it's not, I don't think it's
Convenient storytelling.
I don't think it's actually been finished, or I'm not really caught up. But I'd be him. Like, when I was a kid, I either want to be God or Batman.
Those are the two things Sean thought about as a child.
I really did. I was like, I either want to be God or Batman.
You know what it is? It's like, sometimes I think, like, as a child, you just had, like, a mild case of Asperger's.
How? A lot of people say that, actually.
I swear to God, you do. You come up with this quiz show, all these questions for the quiz show, I'm like, this guy has, like, a mild case of Asperger's.
Maybe.
But and I'm not talking about like the South Park version of Cartman's Asperger's. Yeah. But you know, I could see it. Yeah, like Stan from the episode where he gets diagnosed with Asperger's.
Yeah.
Everything that comes out of everybody else's mouth is just pure shit, and you don't care about it.
I mean, I like certain, like, I don't know, certain people. There's certain people I'm just like, I don't give a fuck about what you say or what you do or what you believe in. Fuck you.
And that right there is a mild case of Asperger's. All right, buddy. Like, on to the next segment.
That's into the wheel of topics for this week. We're going to move on to our
Know what my questions next week are going to be? Sean, why do you have Asperger's? Why you, out of everybody in this room? Why couldn't I be the one with that? No, I'm just kidding. I don't want Asperger's. Unless they're the kind that were in the episode of South Park.
Alright.
Apparently they were delicious from the show's standpoint.
Movie reviews!
Mm-hmm.
What?
Movie review! Needed liquid.
Alright. So, double featured this week.
Oh, you never saw it coming, bitches.
Alright, first up is actually an anime review.
Sacre bleu.
This anime is called Parasite Maximum.
Sacre bleu balls.
And it was fucking epic.
Fucking great.
So, you came up with the idea to do this. Where'd you come up? Where'd you see this, or how'd you hear about this anime?
Now, I got a homeboy, and I need you to tell me exactly where we are in time on this.
We're an hour and 2 minutes, but with editing, it'll probably be like 50-something.
About 55 minutes in, Norman Osborn, my boy, homeboy, you got to listen to this podcast and be like, hey, they talking about me, because my homeboy at work, Norman, is the one who told me about this anime. Because we talk about anime on a regular basis, and he'll come at me with some shit I ain't never heard of. And he'd be like, yeah, you just gotta get on them sites and watch it in English. And I'd be like, oh, that sounds like a lot of trouble for a guy who doesn't have a laptop. So, he told me about this one in particular, and he said, at some point, I don't remember where he said he saw it. I think he might have saw it on Adult Swim or something like that. And I don't watch Adult Swim that much anymore, so...
One of my cart pusher buddies, Ray, said he saw it on Adult Swim.
Okay, so that is...
He's seen the whole show. He actually knew about it more than I did.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, he said it actually came out in the 80s as a manga, and then the only thing they transformed it into an anime, and the only thing they really did differently was add cell phones.
That's pretty dope.
He said, like, he's talking about the scene where they're in a phone booth. He goes, because they were worried about that it was going to be, outdated, but it still played out well on the anime.
I was thinking about that today.
Yeah.
I was like, I was thinking about Dragon Ball Z, and I was like, how many problems that could have been solved if they just all carried cell phones. Like, flying across the fucking world to tell somebody a very important message.
Oh my god, season 2 would have been like so much shorter.
God
the whole
dang.
fucking flying back for the cave and shit.
Yeah, like, why don't we just... Like, there should just be a scene where he's like, oh shit, Gohan, what? What is it, Krillin? I just realized I could text Bulma. Like,
why does Krillin sound like Mickey Mouse?
Because I'm fucking Mickey Mouse, too.
I feel like half your impressions are just Mickey Mouse.
I'm sorry. Oh, fuck, Gohan, I could have just sent her a text. Is that better?
Sure.
Oh, go on! I could have just sent her a text.
Oh God! All right, let's go back to the
I
anime.
mean, I'm not fucking Krillin, so I don't do a good Krillin. I never said that.
All right, so Parasite Maxim, what'd you think?
I want to give it a 9.5 out of 10.
Damn,
Yeah,
straight out to that number.
9.5.
All right.
9.5.
At first, I thought it was trippy as fuck, and I was like, "Man, this is a little trippy." The whole hand thing like threw me. I was like, "What?" When I saw it first in the mouth, I was like, "Holy shit!" But then, like, man, I really, really started getting into it. I was like, "Man, this is good."
And I immediately thought when that hand was like, "Listen, you're gonna have to fucking live with me for the rest of your life. So here's how we're gonna work this out." I was like, I bet he, as soon as that thing falls asleep, I bet he jerks off with it. Like,
I was wondering.
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
I even put in my notes. It's like, is that his bacon ham?
You know he did.
Yeah.
Shinichi, why are you doing this to me, Shinichi?
I don't know. At one point, he's like,
Yeah, that's what that was the joke I made, and then like the very next episode, it starts playing with his dick, and he's like, "Stop!" Like, you know,
he's like at a urinal, and like at the worst possible time, he goes, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'm trying to make you aroused." I think he was just like wanting to see what had happened.
And then some guy's like, "Bruh, you gotta stop talking to your dick."
Yeah. That was
fucking weird.
That was the funniest thing in the whole anime.
It was, actually.
And I thought at times he was very gullible. Like, every time someone would tell him something, he, like, really, like, ah! You know, like, I don't know, really get to him almost, like, every time. Like, every time someone would talk to him, like, he'd be like, am I really like that? I'm like, dude, they're just fucking with you. Stop.
I felt like some of it was him just playing, though. Like, when he would talk to the detectives and, like, he would, like, freak out and run away. I was like, oh, he just was trying to play this character that he's been playing this whole time. Because they can't find out shit about him, like, the real shit about him.
Yeah.
But it was, I fucking loved it. What'd you give it? What do you think?
I'm going to give it 9 out of 10.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was good. What'd you think of the transformation from, like, scared dude to, like,
fucking
ultimate
furious
baddie?
fighter?
Yeah.
I was interested. I was interested in the whole character development and how he's like fucking everything that he went through just hardened his heart towards everything not going on inside his own body, like towards the people around him and, you know, the people who love him. He's just like, fuck you people, I don't care about you no more.
Yeah.
He's like just keeping up appearances at that point.
I feel like the story came awful. I don't want to like give out too many spoilers, but I think like the whole story was just perfect story.
Yeah.
And I really want to make it into like a trilogy live action. Like the first one to do with his mom, second one doing with that lady, and the third one doing with the final bad guy. And I would have done it like 3 movies. I think it would have been awesome. Actually, though, I did go on Vudu and look for the anime, and there was a 2-part live action movie.
Oh, cool.
It was $15 for a piece, so I didn't get it. But I mean, it was he had the hand and everything looked really cool. And I was like, man, if you weren't 15 fucking bucks, I'd get you.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Yep. And anything else you want to mention while we're here? Awesome intro music.
Oh, fucking loved the intro music. But we should put it on our playlist if we can find it on Spotify.
Yeah.
We should add it to the playlist just for this episode because I fucking loved the intro song. It was like, damn, this is Japanese metalcore and it's dope as shit.
Yep.
Purple.
Oh, fuck, you farted.
And it seemed like the song was made perfectly for the anime too.
Yep.
But it was so good. If you could, but the overall theme of this show is kind of just like, if you think about it, humans and how we're ruining the earth.
Yeah.
And so it was made back in the 80s.
Yeah.
When all the environmental shit was getting hardcore. Right?
Yeah.
Which moves us on to our next movie topic. The next portion of our movie review.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun. Godzilla.
The Netflix ones. Part 1 and 2.
Part 1 and 2.
Alright, so I'm going to come out and say...
Are we doing an edit of are we going to do like a review of the first part 1 and part 2, or reviewing it as a whole?
Review part 1 and 2 as a whole.
Okay.
So part 1. So boring. I was like, oh my god, I hope all of you die. I was so annoyed with everything. And like, it was, I don't know why, I was so bored with the first one. But when part 2 came on, I was like, now I'm into it. And I started caring about everything. But it's just hard to get through part 1. But when part 2 got here, I'm like, hey, this is picking up. Started getting pretty good. I mean, still, I don't know, still not amazing to me. The writing was like, the dialogue and some of it was like, but I'm sure that's like any problem with any Godzilla movie ever.
What are we gonna do for 50 minutes before Godzilla even gets any screen time? Write a movie? I don't know. See, my opinion was like, it was an interesting take on Godzilla movies. Like, it was a different view. It was like us coming from the outside back in. Honestly, I feel like the new Godzilla movie that's coming out felt like it was a prequel leading up to the Godzilla movie that started on Netflix. Because literally, the very first scenes of this movie, the Godzilla movie on Netflix, the way they show everything going down, is exactly what the preview looks like for this new Godzilla movie, King of the Monsters, that's coming out.
Speaking of that, pretty sure they're making a part 3.
Yeah, definitely. The way part 2 ended, there has to be another part. I'd be pissed if there wasn't.
Yeah, and we will review that when it comes out. But I can see that a lot though. Like a lot of the DC movies, if you go back and watch the animated DC movies, they're just like carbon copies with some filler in it.
Yeah. So
I mean, that could be what they're doing. I don't know. But like, I'm very new to the Godzilla world. Like literally, all the Godzilla movies we've done on the podcast are the only Godzilla movies I've seen.
Awesome.
Oh no, I've seen 2,000 parts of it, not the whole thing.
Well, you don't really need to worry about that one. So it's non-canon at all.
Well, I think they're all in like separate, or not all of them, but I think
it's so non-canon that they made another movie in Japan basically like right afterwards.
Yeah.
That makes fun of the American version. Like, that's how bad it was. Godzilla 2000.
Hold on, now Godzilla 2000 did get its own animated TV series.
Yeah, but the movie was so awful.
Yeah, okay.
That was the point. The movie was so bad that they made fun of it in another Godzilla movie.
Yeah. Okay.
In the Japanese version of Godzilla 2000.
So what are you giving this rating?
My rating for this is going to be a 7.
Really?
For the whole thing, if that's how we're doing it, I'm going to give it a 7. Because as the two movies combined, if I were to do them separately, I think one of them would have got a 6 and the other one would have got an 8. And that's why I'm meeting the middle on a 7.
Yeah.
Because I thoroughly enjoyed the story. And again, it comes back to the whole thing I said about humans destroying the Earth. The little 80s environmental, all that shit. Basically, one of the major plots in all of the Godzilla movies is like he's literally brought about because humanity has fucked up the Earth so bad that it's time to extinguish them and destroy them for the sake of the Earth to survive, for the Earth to carry on. There can't be humankind. Basically, he's like Captain Planet, but like he's not trying to stop the pollution. He's trying to extinguish it. So,
holy shit!
What?
I don't know. Captain Planet Godzilla team up. I don't know. That's like. Anyway, go ahead.
That would be a pretty interesting.
That
That would be a pretty interesting book.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll take care of the pollution. You take care of the people.
You take care of those giant ass monsters over there.
Well, Godzilla actually, he wants. I can't really tell you what his purpose is, because sometimes he helps the humans, sometimes he fights against them.
Yeah.
But
I don't think he cares about the humans. Like, he just like, leave me be. But if they get in his way, he'll kill them. And I think he's like, we're doing whatever it takes to protect the Earth, not them. But he don't go his way to kill them. But he won't. If they're in his way, he won't.
But it's
stop
the
them.
opposite in this one, where he literally is hunting down humanity.
In this one, he is the bad guy.
He is hunting down humanity to put a cease to their existence so that the Earth can survive.
Yeah.
And that is definitely a good movie. I liked both of the movies, to be honest. I didn't think that they were bad movies, and I didn't think that the dialogue was terrible. I thought the overall story arc was a good story arc. It moved very slowly, but the slow build allowed me to learn a lot about an alien race that I didn't know existed in the Godzilla universe, and I'm curious as to whether or not they're canon or not, like the whole series.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 6.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. 1 really brought it down, but 2 kind of picked it up from the ashes for me. But I'm hoping 3 bring a whole new life and a bigger rating.
Are we gonna have to re-review the whole rating? Change the whole rating?
We'll talk about 1 and 2, but 3's gonna be its own part.
What if 3 is just so bad that we just drop the overall score of the whole thing down to a 4?
Damn. Maybe. I think it's time for a final segment. What is it?
2 guys in the group.
2 guys in the group.
I was right. Excuse me.
Nasty fuck.
Hey, that's me.
So what song are you picking this week?
You know, at some point, the Blue Oyster Cult's Godzilla is gonna have to be on our fucking playlist.
The Blue Oyster Cult Godzilla?
Oh, no. They say he's got to go. Don't go, Godzilla.
Oh, so this is the song you're picking this week.
No, actually, that's not the song I'm picking this week.
Why not?
Because I already told you the song that I'm picking this week.
That was off camera, stupid.
We're not on camera, stupid.
We're on our recorder, dum-dum.
It's not a camera, dum-dum.
Well, it's a recorder. That's what I said.
Yeah, I know, but first you call it a camera, and I had to re-emphasize the fact that it's not a camera.
Alright, so you're not going with Godzilla song, you're going to go with...
Such a good song, but I will pick it at a later time. Probably after we see King of the Monsters.
Okay.
But for now, I'm going to go with the song that I chose earlier when I was telling you about it on the fucking goddamn it phone, you piece of shit. I told you about it earlier.
Yes.
Before we started recording. And
yes. Now I remember.
Yes.
It was a Weird Al song, wasn't it?
No, it was not the Weird Al song because I have better taste in music than
Yo,
that.
what?
I mean, what I meant to say was because this song is so good. It's by Real McCoy. It's called Another Night.
Oh.
Another night, another dream, but always you. It's like a vision of love that sees it. I can't sing, so, you know. I fucking love that song. But the reason I chose this song is my dad used to listen to this song all the time for some reason. Don't know why, but like we were at the other day when we were at Token's Tavern and we were playing Singo. The song came on over the radio and it was one of the songs on the board, and I was like, oh, I know this one, Another Night, and started marking it out. And everybody's like, how do you know so many of these songs? And I was just like, I don't know, I'm a musical sponge. But I remembered it from when my dad used to listen to it all the time. And so that's how I got it.
Alright.
That's why I picked it.
My turn. It's called Let Me Hear by Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Huh.
And you might know this song from the Parasite intro. That's the song!
Oh!
Yeah, I'm picking that one this week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking love that song.
Yeah, it's on Spotify. I found it. And we're going to have it on the playlist at Two Guys in the Group on Spotify. That's actually Two Guys in the Group Season 2. Season 1's on there as well.
Yes, it is.
So don't forget to follow both of those if you haven't.
I need to get Alex to follow those. Alex Carter. That's a shout out, by the way, to Alex Carter. He listens to our podcast and he's a cool guy. That's right. We do shout-outs on this podcast. So listen to us and throw us a little message on Facebook or throw us a message in our email because you're about to get all the information you need to contact these two motherfuckers. Throw us your name and we'll throw you out in a shout-out, or we will throw a shout-out to you on whatever name you want to give us.
Yeah.
Ever, like, code name, whatever you want to be called,
or
on the podcast.
Or if you want to sponsor us, you can too.
We like sponsors. Sponsors are delicious.
Yes, we have a couple sponsors already.
Yeah. Like this week's sponsor is Don't Play With My Dongle.
Don't play with my what?
Don't Play With My Dongle.com.
Okay, is it like a anti-rape?
It's actually a condom factory. Condom. What do you want to call that?
Condom factory.
Condom, like a condom distributor.
Yes. So don't. Isn't that like kind of like defeat the purpose? Don't play with my dongo.
Don't play with my dongle.
Dongle. Is that like another word for penis?
I guess if you think about it, it's another word.
Don't play with my dongle, but this is for you, so you can play with my dongle.
I don't know. Sex. Some people take sex really seriously. They don't play when they're having sex. They're trying to make babies.
Okay.
Or, well, I guess in this case, if you're wearing a condom, you're trying not to make a baby.
This whole thing doesn't make sense.
Tell that to them, not me. Not like I made it up or something.
Yeah, that's right. They're our sponsors. Yes. Don't play with my dongle. But play with my dongle at don'tplaywithmydongle.com. Yeah. Alright, now it's time for some housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
Right, so
that wasn't racist at all. See, I did a regular voice that time.
First things first, follow us on YouTube. We are Cool Kids with Asthma on
YouTube.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I meant to say Cool Kids with Asthma.
Yes. And then we can also follow the playlist on Spotify, Two Guys in the Groove, Season 1 and 2.
Uh-huh.
You can also follow me on Instagram. I'm CaptainCool69.
What a bitch.
You can follow him on Instagram at ButtChuggingBananas.
What a bitch.
He just hit your fucking head on the table. Anyway, you can also go to our website, Two Guys in the Dark. You could go to our Instagram, Two Guys in the Dark. You can go to our Twitter, Two Guys in the Dark. You can go to our Facebook, Two Guys in the Dark. Also where the video of the week is. You can go to our SoundCloud, Two Guys in the Dark. And we are one piece.